Hello, everybody. Tony here. Tony's LPs are us. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Elvis appreciates it. We're in the Elvis studio because we have the Elvis fluorescent light on. And today's segment is about another expanded edition, multifaceted box set that's being released. That's on pre-order. This is going to be released right around Christmas time. So it's going to be in everyone's stocking, I would imagine. Now, there's a lot of box sets coming out. It's too much to talk about. We have a Forever Man, Eric Clapton. I believe we have a Who Are You box set by, of course, The Who. Multiple box sets. I can't even cover them all. I'm not going to get them all. Can't cover them all. I'm not going to get them all. I hope you're able to get them all. I hope you enjoy what you need. I have the originals, and I'm pretty good with those. But I want to ask a question, because this is about this record. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. This is the original sticker that was on the black, shiny sleeve that covered this great Hypnosis artwork. But I ask a question, how the fuck is this 50 years old? This is 50 years old. The 50th anniversary is coming. 50 years old. 50 years old. I bought this record the day it came out. I was 18 years old at the time or whatever. So I remember buying it. I remember peeling off that black sleeve. I don't know what I did with the black sleeve. Had I known that in 50 years, the 50-year-older Tony would be doing a talk about this on a YouTube channel, which didn't exist. We basically had phones. They were on the wall of your mother's kitchen. That's what we had. We didn't have cell phones back in the day. But here's the sticker. This was on the front. Here's the back. This record is about absence. It's about loss. It's about a void. It's about the yearning for Syd Barrett, who, had to, leave the band, became a shadow of himself based on mental illness, that he probably was always mental illness. Maybe it was schizophrenia, which they didn't even know. Maybe it was autism, which didn't even have a name, I believe. But of course, a lot of that mental illness was basically enhanced by drug abuse or bad drugs like acid. He probably had a lot of bad trips. He was always spaced out. But the genius of Syd Barrett. So the boys in the band, after the phenomenal success of the great, my favorite, Dark Side of the Moon, 73-ish, from Harvest, EMI, Capitol, just how could they top that? They came up with this. There were infighting in the band. When the band gets to be so popular, and how do you top a record that was on the charts? I think it's still on the charts. I think Dark Side of the Moon is still on the charts. If you look up behind me, we have a 50th anniversary with the original bumper sticker when I went to see them from a radio station. We have Obscured by Clouds, Japanese copy that John got me, and of course, Pink Floyd selections of dance tunes, which is my only copy of that record. That's like a greatest hits compilation. But anyway, Hypnosis came with a postcard, and this person who dove was a yoga instructor, and he could basically not breathe. He dove in, no splash. You could see there, that's actually a real thing. That's not photoshopped. Neither is this. This fire is not photoshopped. The person was doused in gasoline, had multiple, asbestos suits on to protect him. And I believe he just passed away. I think his name was Randall. Unfortunately, Randall passed away, if that was his name. But Burbank Studios. And here you have a clear vinyl. And it's interesting because I believe some of these new 50th anniversaries will be on clear vinyl. Here's the original record. This record is in really good shape. I listened to it earlier, but I could definitely use an upgrade, so I'm real happy with the upgrade. And while I was listening to it, there was another record on the floor in my goodie box that had nothing to do with this record, but the theme is the same. Lost love, people gone, people forgotten, but not forgotten. And I'm going to show that record at the end. And I know Gilmore, Waters, Wright, the whole band are fans of these two artists. I would think more so Gilmore because of one of the artists that I'm going to talk about and show and give you my my comparison opinion, just a weird thought I had earlier. So there it is. There's the cover. Here is the inner. The original inner was a hard inner. So they spent a lot of money on this. That black wrapping, don't see them anymore. They're probably in record stores up on the wall for $100 or so. Here is the back with the lyrics. I suggest when you listen to this, if you haven't listened to it, you listen to it and read the lyrics with it. You can see it has a hole in it. The sand of time is running out. And if you look behind this veil, you could actually see a woman that may be considered naked, or not fully clothed. So check that out. That's kind of a little thing that most people don't know about. So wish you were here. 50th anniversary. And like I said, can't believe 50th anniversary. Cannot believe 50th anniversary. I'm buying it when it comes out. I'm ordering it. Now I'm going to tell you what the different sets are. Now, some come with t-shirts. Some come with multiple LPs, multiple CDs. There's an Atmos 5.1 mix on Blu-ray. So we're going to go over them. There's also on their website, Pink Floyd's official website, there's also merchandise. And already this stuff is selling out. So if you go to the website, you'll see that the cigarette lighter, which is kind of creepy because I guess they lit that guy up with that cigarette lighter, that's sold out. For some reason, that's sold out because people are smoking their cigars. Have a cigar, my friend. So, of course, this record is about a void. It's about blackness. It's about Syd Barrett. They lost Syd Barrett. And rumor has it, I don't know if I said this already because I don't have this scripted. If I did, forgive me because I'm talking a lot. Syd Barrett showed up at Abbey Road Studios while they were actually recording this record. He was disheveled. He had a beard. Most folks didn't recognize him. Now, was it really Syd Barrett? They kind of confirmed that. So Syd Barrett showed up, and he was kind of missing for about 7 years or so. And he shows up for Wish You Were Here, which is chill factor all the way, okay? So once again, I'm going to show you the sticker with the mechanical arm. Wish You Were Here. And of course, they wish Syd Barrett was here. And when I talk about the other record, it's kind of about the same thing. I wish you were here, or that love that was lost, or that person that disappeared, or like smoke, just evaporated, and you'll never see him or her again. So let's go over what's available, because I'm definitely getting one of these, and I will tell you probably what it is. You have Wish You Were Here, 50th anniversary 3LP set with the t-shirt. Now, this is what I'm talking about. If you're getting the t-shirt and you're an XL or an XL2 or an XL3, I would say order it today because those big sizes tend to sell out first. XL really isn't XL anymore. Like 60 is the new 40. XL is the new large, okay? So if you need an XL, definitely jump on it now or get an XL2 because shrinkage, right? Remember Seinfeld? Okay, so I'm just telling you. That's only $104.98 US. These are all in US dollars. So you get a 3-record set, which I imagine is a remastered version, which I'll go into, and outtakes and great stuff, right? You can't go wrong with this record because when you put on Wish You Were Here, you wish that it was a double record to begin with. And don't forget, in those days, 50 years ago, this record would have been released on 2 albums for Sonic. And sonically, this record is incredible. Sonically, it's just dynamically incredible. And it's more of a Gilmour album, I think, in my opinion. These are just my opinions than a Roger Waters album, I think. It's more guitar. It's just got that vibe. And if you watch the Beato interview with Gilmour, he is such a humble guy. It reminds me of Tom Jones. These superstars are so humble. Just would love to have a cup of coffee with Gilmour. And he talks about his technique and things. So check out that video. Probably has about 1 million hits. So anyway, Wish You Were Here, 50th anniversary 2 CD set with the t-shirt, only $54.98. Again, if you need a bigger size, I would jump on that. Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary Blu-ray Audio. And the cover is cool because the cover is the sticker I showed, and it's black with, like traveling stickers that you would put on a suitcase, and it's black. So don't know if it's going to have a black cover on it like the original. Probably not. That would be very hard to duplicate. So Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary Blu-ray Audio T-shirt plus T-shirt, $61.98. Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary Deluxe Box Set, which is $249. I'll show you what that is right now. That is a Wish You Were Here pre-order. These are all available for pre-order. So what you get is gives fans an exciting new perspective into one of Pink Floyd's most iconic and best-loved records. 50th Anniversary Edition features multiple discs of rarities. At the core of the special collection are 6 previously unreleased alternate versions and demos presenting Pink Floyd's 8th studio album in a brand new way that demands repeat listening. Okay, so we have this is a mix by James Guthrie. 25 bonus tracks made up of 9 studio rarities, 16 live recordings captured by the renowned bootlegger Mike Millard at Pink Floyd's Los Angeles Sports Arena concert on April 26, 1975. I was probably working at the record store then. Now released in its first official release, meticulously restored and remastered by Steven Wilson. Wow. The great Steven Wilson. 2 CDs and 4 LPs on crystal clear vinyl include the original album plus 9 studio bonus tracks. Exclusive as this set is a 4th vinyl LP, Live at Wembley, 1974, plus a Japanese replica 7-inch single of Have a Cigar, B-side Welcome to Machine, hardcover book including unseen photos, comic book, tour program, and a Nebworth poster. So this is an immersion set. That's tempting. Okay, that's tempting. For $150 more, you get all that. So I'm going to go back and see what else is available for not a lot of money compared to that. Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary 3 LP set, $69, sans the t-shirt if you don't need the t-shirt. So the t-shirt's not cheap. They're actually charging you $35-$40 for the t-shirt if you buy the t-shirt version versus the LP version. Then you have Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary 2 CD set, only $19.98. I may be reverting back to CD. Wish You Were Here 50th Anniversary Blu-ray only, $26. There's also an ashtray. There's a jacket. Let's see what's in the record that is the 3 LP set. And then I will leave you to that. So right now the sizes are small, medium, large. This is not the record. This is the shirt, obviously. Kidding. XL, 2XL, and 3XL. Okay? And pre-orders will ship on or around date listed below, which is December 12th. So right in time for Santa. So all you moms and dads and wives and husbands that have a spouse or a kid that's a Pink Floyd fan, this is it. And like I said, I'm going to say it again. How the fuck is this 50 years old, man? Do I look like I bought this when it came out? Please say no. Please leave your comments below, okay? And I want to thank everybody for stopping in. I'm just kidding. These are just my opinions. Okay, so we have gives fans an exciting new perspective, same as what we heard before. 50th Anniversary Edition features the original album plus 2 discs of studio rarities, including previously unreleased alternate versions and demos presenting Pink Floyd's 8th studio album in a brand new way that demands repeat listening. Okay, this 3 LP set is pressed on 180 black vinyl. Contains the original 75 album plus 9 bonus tracks. Bonus tracks consist of 9 studio rarities, 6 of which have never been released. 4 of these newly remixed by James Guthrie to our original studio mixes. So you don't get the live album that is being remixed by the great Steven Wilson. So you have side A. They have them listed by sides. I imagine it's the record Side A, Side 1. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 to 5. Welcome to the Machine. Same as the record. Just listen to it. Side B, Have a Cigar, I Wish You Were Here. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, 6 to 9, 6 to plus points, 6 to 9. So that's on here as well. That's the original. Then you have side D, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, early instrumental versions, rough mix. Kind of heard those before somewhere. The Machine song, Roger's Demo. Side E, which is side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Machine song, revised. Wish You Were Here, take 1. Wish You Were Here, pedal steel instrumental mix. And hopefully that pedal steel is David's pedal steel, I could imagine. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, new stereo mix. Parts 1 to 9, new stereo mix, side E. And the Wish You Were Here steel pedal and Wish You Were Here take 1 and Machine song, They Tell Me, and this new stereo mix have never been officially released before. T-shirts, standard T-shirt printed on U.S. cotton, Heritage Premium short sleeve, 100% combined ring spun. 50 years Wish You Were Here lives on, commemorative milestone 50th anniversary cover T-shirt, which features the iconic artwork on the front and the anniversary logo on the sleeve. And the album and merchandise for sale within this fan pack is also sold separately. So like I said, it's probably about the same. If you want the T-shirt, which I don't think I'm going to go for, I'll get the T-shirt later on if I want that, if they're available. So this unforgettable music and imagery exploring themes of absence, isolation, and the music industry's pitfalls. A homage to a record that continues to resonate 5 decades later. 5 decades is 50 years. Elvis, did you know that? Thank you, Elvis. So, Wish You Were Here, 50th anniversary. I would say if you want the T-shirt, order it. The good thing about the catalog that Pink Floyd reissues, they're all done stellar. We may get another one later on, another different mix like we did with Pink Floyd, Dark Side, 50th plus 1. But in this case, the T-shirt is probably going to be hard to find in certain sizes. So if you need it, get the T-shirt. If not, I don't think I'm going to get the T-shirt. I've been buying so much stuff. I got the Nebraska coming. I'll probably get Who Are You coming. I've got the new Buckingham Nicks coming. I just ordered. I just got the Sex Pistols. So there's too much too soon, but it's good. It's a platinum era now for vinyl. Plus all the jazz. Check out Kenny's audiophile jazz reviews. My friend Kenny, brother Kenny. Check out his record, his VC channel, because he will talk about all the new releases that he buys. And his wife's nice enough to pick him up a couple of really nice one-steps and UHQRs and stuff like that. So a great guy, like all the VC guys. If you watch a VC channel, consider subscribing. Try to build that channel. It's really hard to get subscriptions because people watch, but they don't subscribe. So consider subscribing to my channel and other VC channels that work hard. Now, this is the record that is also about, what do they explore? Themes of absence, isolation, and pitfalls. Now, this has not pitfalls, but it's about isolation. It's about love lost. And that's this record. This is a mono copy. It's mint, near mint. Francis Albert Sinatra and Antonio Carlos Jobim, arranged and conducted by Claus Agerman. Now, this record is fantastic. You all know The Girl from Ipanema. He wrote it. Carlos wrote it. Sinatra sings it. Antonio Carlos actually does a Portuguese version in between if you don't have this. I Concentrate on You, Change Partners, Dindy, Meditation, Bangles, Babbles, Bangles, and Beads. Once I Love. So it's just a great. The Girl from Ipanema is worth the price of admission. This is a nice mono copy. Here's the original inner, which I saved. Here's my little note thing that I wrote. I used to put these in all my records. Then I got lazy, but if you want to look at that. Now this says original. I got it listed as excellent, near mint, excellent. Cover, excellent, excellent mono. spine is fair, reprise, mono. So I just put the little notes there. And when I cleaned it, I cleaned this last on 5/7/12. That's right, 5/7/12. And here is the original reprise mono. This is just as good in mono as it's just powerful. It's just powerful. So there you have it. This record reminds me of Wish You Were Here. And I know, speaking for myself now, I would think that Gilmour and Rogers and Waters and the rest of the guys are big fans of Francis Albert and maybe even bigger fans of Carlos Jobim. I know Gilmour has to love Antonio Carlos Jobim and vice versa. You know, back and forth, they just love each other. So there you have it. It's available now for pre-order. It's not expensive. It's not like an Apple thing. Apple is really making us pay a lot for these. This record's going to sound good. I need an upgrade. I'm going to get it. So thanks a lot. Let me show you one more time what this thing is going, what this thing's looking like. Here's the sleeve. Here's the cover. Wish You Were Here. 50 years old. How's that possible? How is that possible? Thanks a lot. Please consider subscribing and subbing and all that other good stuff. And available. It's probably available all over Amazon, the InGroove, Music Direct. You know, you want to buy it from Pink Floyd or you want to buy it from Amazon, it's up to you. Amazon free shipping. Okay, keep rocking. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Ciao.